Stop scrolling. For the next few minutes, you are not trying to be wealthy. You are choosing an identity. I am a billionaire. Sit up straight, put both feet on the floor, and take a slow breath in. Hold for a second and breathe out. Good. Now listen closely and repeat these words out loud if you can. If not, repeat them in your mind and feel them land in your body. This isn't magic and it isn't wishing. This is training your mind to operate at a higher standard so your actions match the life you want. Stay with me, because before this ends, you'll choose one billionaire-level action to take today. Close your eyes for a moment or soften your gaze and look at one still point. Inhale slowly through your nose and exhale like you're letting go of pressure you don't need to carry today. Drop your shoulders, unclench your jaw, let your face relax. Feel the weight of your body supported, steady, safe, present. Now bring your attention to your chest and stomach and imagine certainty settling in like a calm, warm power. You don't need to force confidence, you allow it. As you breathe, let these words become real, not as a dream for one day, but as a decision you're making now. You move like a billionaire, you think like a billionaire, and you handle your life with billionaire-level calm. Repeat after me, slowly, clearly, and like you mean it. I am a billionaire. I don't say that as a wish. I say it as a decision. I say it as a standard. I say it as an identity I'm stepping into today. I think in decades, not days. I am not distracted by noise. I am not thrown off by delays. I stay steady because I see the long game and I respect the process. My standards are elite. I do not tolerate what drains me. I do not entertain what weakens me. I choose what strengthens me, mentally, physically, financially, spiritually. I keep promises to myself. When I say I will do something, it gets done. I am reliable. I am consistent. I am disciplined. My word means something, especially to me. I do the hard thing first. I don't negotiate with procrastination. I don't wait for motivation. I move. I execute. I finish. I build momentum early, and I carry it through the day. I am calm under pressure. Pressure does not control me. It reveals me. I stay grounded. I breathe. I make decisions from clarity, not fear. I respond with strategy, not emotion. I expect success because I prepare for it. I'm not hoping to get lucky. I'm becoming undeniable. I learn fast. I improve daily. I don't repeat the same lessons. I master them. I respect time like it's currency. I protect my mornings. I protect my focus. I protect my energy. I do not waste my attention on distractions that don't pay me back in results, peace, or growth. I am the type of person wealth can trust. I can hold it. I can manage it. I can grow it. I can multiply it without losing myself. Now take one more breath in and breathe out. Feel your posture. Feel your presence. This is what it means to operate at a higher level. Not louder, clearer, not rushed, certain, not chasing, choosing. Repeat this final line with me and let it lock in. I am a billionaire, and I live up to that standard today. Repeat after me, and don't just say the words. Hear them, feel them. Let them rewire how you show up today. I create massive value. I don't wait to be picked. I don't wait to be discovered. I create something so useful, so effective, so undeniable that the world can't ignore it. I solve expensive problems. I look for challenges other people avoid, and I bring solutions. I don't complain about the market, I study it. I don't fear competition. I outwork confusion with clarity, and I outlearn excuses with skill. I am paid in direct proportion to the value I deliver. I understand this deeply. Money is not random. Money is feedback. Money follows usefulness. Money follows results. And I choose to be someone who produces results. I think like an owner. I take responsibility. I don't blame. I don't shrink. If something isn't working, I fix it. If I don't know, I learn. If I need help, I ask, and I move forward anyway. I communicate clearly and confidently. My voice is steady. My message is simple. I don't hide my gifts. I don't downplay my ability. I speak with calm certainty because I know what I bring to the table. I am comfortable with sales because I serve. I don't beg. I don't chase. I invite. I explain. I offer. When I sell, I'm not taking from people. I'm giving them access to transformation, solutions, relief, growth. My offer is honest. My intentions are clean. My delivery is strong. I charge premium prices for premium outcomes. I do not compete on cheap. I compete on quality, reliability, speed, and excellence. I raise the standard, and the right people happily pay for it. I build systems that scale. I don't trap myself in endless busywork. I create repeatable processes. I document. I automate. I delegate. I build machines, habits, workflows, teams that keep producing even when my mood changes. My time is focused on high-leverage actions. I identify the one move that makes 10 other moves easier. I prioritize, I simplify, I cut distractions without guilt. I protect deep work like it's sacred because it is. I turn ideas into execution. I don't just get inspired, I ship, I publish, I launch, I test, I improve, I move fast with integrity, and I learn quickly from real feedback. I am resilient and adaptable. If something flops, I don't fall apart. I adjust, I refine, I come back smarter. I use setbacks as data, not as identity. I create opportunities for other people. I build wealth by building ecosystems, clients, partners, teams, communities. I create win-wins. I make people better after they meet me. My presence increases value. Now pause for a moment and let this sink in. Billionaires aren't defined by what they want. They're defined by what they produce. They lead with contribution. They win with consistency. They grow because they keep improving the output. Take a slow breath in, and as you breathe out, repeat this like a vow. I am a generator of value. I am a problem solver. I am a builder. I am paid well because I make things better. And one more time, slower, deeper. I create massive value, and wealth follows me naturally. Repeat after me, because today we're not just calling money in, we're building the inner system that can handle it, keep it, and multiply it. I am excellent with money. Money feels simple to me. Money feels organized to me. Money feels like a tool I know how to use, with calm, with intelligence, with discipline. I track what matters and I face the truth with confidence. I look at my numbers without fear. I don't avoid my bank account. I don't avoid budgets. I don't avoid reality. I use reality as a starting point and I improve it. I manage cash with precision. I know where my money goes. I direct my spending on purpose. I cut what doesn't serve me, not from scarcity, but from standards. I am in control. I decide. I respect money and money respects me. I don't waste it to impress people. I don't leak it through careless habits. I don't disrespect it with chaos. I treat money like something that wants to stay where it's managed well. It is safe for me to receive large amounts of money. I breathe, I relax, I stay grounded. I don't sabotage, I don't panic, I don't rush to get rid of it. I can hold wealth without losing my peace. I allow myself to have more than enough time, more than enough support, more than enough money. I release the old identity that says it's always tight or it never lasts. That story ends with me. I think in terms of assets, not just income. I build what pays me again and again. I value ownership. I value equity. I value leverage. I choose the long game over the quick hit. I invest patiently and consistently. I do not need to gamble. I do not need to chase hype. I do not need to prove anything. I make informed decisions. I stay steady. I let time and discipline do their work. I understand compounding and I respect it. Small wins stacked daily become unstoppable. Good habits compound, relationships compound, skills compound, capital compound. I am building a life where everything I do multiplies. I protect my downside. I manage risk intelligently. I stay insured. I stay aware. I keep cash reserves. I avoid reckless decisions. I do not destroy years of progress for one emotional moment. I make clear decisions quickly and I don't second-guess myself. I gather facts. I choose. I commit. I adjust when needed. I don't spiral in indecision. I don't outsource my power to other people's opinions. I create multiple streams of income the right way. Not scattered, structured, not frantic, focused. I build foundations first, then I scale. I don't start 20 things. I master one, then I expand with strategy. I am financially literate and I keep learning. I read, I study, I ask better questions, I get mentors, I upgrade my thinking. I don't pretend I know, I become the person who knows. Now take a breath and notice this. When people say they want extreme wealth, what they really need is an upgraded relationship with money. They need the emotional capacity to hold it, the discipline to manage it, and the patience to multiply it. So repeat this part with extra certainty. I can receive money without stress. I can keep money without guilt. I can grow money without fear. And now the Billionaire operating system. Say it like you're installing it. I spend with intention. I save with purpose. I invest with patience. I compound with discipline. I build wealth that lasts. One more breath in, hold, and exhale. Final line for this round, slow and strong. I am the kind of person money grows around. Repeat after me and let these words upgrade the way you carry yourself today. Because extreme wealth isn't just money, it's capacity, it's leadership, it's the ability to hold bigger problems without breaking and to create outcomes that ripple beyond you. I lead with vision. I see what's possible before it's obvious. I don't need everyone to agree with me to move. I don't wait for permission. I create the path and I walk it. I lead with standards. I do not accept chaos as normal. I do not accept mediocrity as good enough. I raise the bar calmly, clearly, and consistently, first for myself and then for everything I build. I take responsibility for results. If it's in my life, it's in my leadership. I don't blame the economy. I don't blame people. I don't blame timing. I take ownership. I learn the lesson and I adjust the strategy. I am powerful and I am disciplined with my power. I don't use force. I don't use ego. I don't use intimidation. I use clarity. I use consistency. I use emotional control. My power is quiet, steady, and undeniable. I am calm in high-stakes rooms. When pressure rises, I slow down. I listen more than I speak. I ask better questions. I choose my words carefully. I don't need to prove myself. I let my decisions speak. I negotiate with confidence and respect. I know my value. I don't over-explain. I don't underprice. I don't apologize for excellence. I create deals that are clean, fair, and strong, and I walk away when something isn't aligned. I build teams, not dependents. I hire people who elevate the standard. I give clear expectations. I create structure. I coach. I empower. And I trust. I don't need to control everything. I build people who can carry the mission with me. I make decisions from principle, not from panic. I don't react to drama. I don't chase headlines. I don't let fear rush me. I pause. I breathe. I zoom out. I choose the move that protects the long-term vision. I protect my reputation like an asset. I keep my word. I deliver what I promised. I treat people with respect. I operate with integrity, even when no one is watching, especially when no one is watching. I handle criticism and praise with the same calm. I don't get high on compliments. I don't get crushed by opinions. I stay centered. I stay focused. I keep building. I solve bigger problems every year. That is my path. That is my growth. I don't shrink to stay comfortable. I expand my capacity. I develop skill. I develop patience. I develop courage. Now take a slow breath in and breathe out. Here's what most people miss. Money amplifies who you already are, so I choose to be someone worth amplifying. I choose to be someone who can hold influence without arrogance, power without cruelty, wealth without chaos. Repeat these lines like a code you live by. I am rich in character. I am strong in discipline. I am clear in my priorities. I am stable under pressure. And now the responsibility that comes with extreme wealth. Say it with humility and certainty. I use wealth to build. I use wealth to protect. I use wealth to create opportunities. I use wealth to give generously and intelligently. Because I understand this, leadership is not a title. Leadership is how I show up. Leadership is what I tolerate. Leadership is what I model. And today, I model excellence. Final lines, slow, grounded, powerful. I am the leader my future requires. I am trusted with bigger outcomes. I am a billionaire, and I carry that responsibility with grace. Repeat after me, gently, but with authority. Because you can work hard, you can be talented, you can even get money, and still push it away if your nervous system doesn't feel safe holding more. Today, we're releasing scarcity at the root. Take a slow breath in and breathe out. I release the belief that there is never enough. I release the habit of expecting things to go wrong. I release the need to brace for impact. I am allowed to live from stability. I am allowed to live from overflow. It is safe for me to be extremely wealthy, safe in my body, safe in my mind, safe in my relationships, safe in my choices. I can have more without becoming someone I don't respect. I release guilt around having more. I release the idea that my success steals from someone else. I release the belief that I must struggle to be worthy. I can love people and still outgrow them. I can be generous and still be rich. I release fear of being seen. I release the need to hide my goals. I release the need to play small so others feel comfortable. I do not shrink to be accepted. I expand to be aligned. I release the fear of responsibility. More money means more stewardship, and I am capable. I am organized. I am clear. I make wise decisions. I can hold bigger outcomes without losing my peace. I release the fear of losing it all. I am not fragile. I am resourceful. I can rebuild. I can adapt. I can learn. My confidence is not dependent on circumstances. My confidence is built on skill, discipline, and faith in myself. I release scarcity in my relationships. I do not compete with people I love. I do not compare my timeline to theirs. I celebrate others without diminishing myself. There is room for all of us to win. I release scarcity in my time. I stop rushing. I stop living as if I'm already late. I move with focus. I move with intention. I create space, and space creates power. I release scarcity in my thinking. I stop looking for the quickest shortcut. I stop expecting instant results. I stop quitting too early. I commit. I build. I compound. Now, breathe in and exhale slowly. Here's a truth you're allowed to accept. Some people don't fear failure. They fear success. They fear what will change. They fear who they'll have to become. So say this with me and let it settle deep. I welcome success. I welcome attention that comes from excellence. I welcome growth that requires me to upgrade. I welcome the new level, and I meet it with calm. I forgive my past financial mistakes. I learned, I grew, I became wiser. I do not punish myself anymore. I take the lesson and I move forward stronger. I rewrite my money story. My family history does not control my future. My environment does not define my ceiling. My past is not my identity. My decisions are my identity. I choose abundance with integrity. I do not have to betray my values to be rich. I do not have to hurt others to rise. I can build wealth cleanly, ethically, proudly. Now repeat these safety affirmations slowly. It is safe for me to have more. It is safe for me to keep more. It is safe for me to grow more. It is safe for me to be seen. It is safe for me to lead. And now the final release. This is the one that changes everything. Say it like you mean it. I let go of the identity that struggles. I honor how far I've come, and I retire the old version of me. I don't need struggle to feel strong. I don't need chaos to feel alive. I choose peace, and I choose wealth. Take one more deep breath in, hold it for a moment, and exhale. Final lines for this round. I am calm. I am safe. I am open. I am ready to receive extreme wealth and keep it.
Now keep breathing slowly and let your mind become a screen. Inhale and exhale. Imagine you wake up and the first feeling in your body is not stress, not urgency, not dread. It's calm, It's space. It's control. You open your eyes and you already know today belongs to you. You sit up with intention. Your room is clean. Your environment is designed for focus. Everything around you reflects standards, quiet luxury, not loud noise. You don't rush. You don't grab your phone to check what the world wants from you. You choose what you want from the world. You stand, you breathe, and you feel your feet on the ground, strong, present, capable. You walk to a window and look out. City skyline, ocean, mountains, whatever your vision is, and you feel something powerful, gratitude without desperation. You're not begging life to improve. You're appreciating what you've built and what you're building next. Now see yourself stepping into your morning routine like it's a ritual. You drink water, you move your body, you stretch, you train, you energize your system. Your body feels like an asset. Your health feels like wealth. You're not doing it to punish yourself. You're doing it because a billionaire mind lives best inside a strong body. Then you sit down, journal open, calendar open, and your schedule is not chaotic. Your schedule is clean. You're not booked for 12 hours of distractions. You're booked for impact. You write the priorities for the day. 3 moves, not 30, 3. And they're high leverage, the decisions and actions that change outcomes. You can feel the difference. You're not busy, you're effective. Now picture your first meeting of the day. You walk in or you join the call, and your energy is calm, high level, steady. You're not trying to impress. You're not trying to win approval. You're there to create clarity. You listen. You ask the questions that cut through confusion. You make decisions that simplify everything. You don't micromanage details you shouldn't be touching. You direct. You delegate. You focus your attention where it creates the most value.
See the way people respond to you. Respect. Not because you're loud, because you're consistent, because you follow through, because you carry responsibility well. Now see money moving in your life, smoothly. Invoices paid easily. Investments growing quietly. Wealth compounding in the background while you build in the foreground. You're not obsessed with numbers, but you're aware, you're precise, you're in control. And as the day goes on, notice this. You have space to think. You take a walk, you reflect, you read, you learn, you sharpen the blade. You don't live in chaos, you lead from clarity. Now imagine a moment of challenge, because even billionaires face problems. A deal shifts, a plan changes, something unexpected happens, and you watch yourself respond. You breathe, you slow down, you stabilize. You don't collapse into emotion. You don't spiral. You ask, what's the next best move? And you execute it. That's the identity. Now visualize the most important part, impact. You see yourself giving, strategically, generously, supporting family, creating jobs, funding projects that matter, building schools, businesses, solutions, whatever your purpose is, and you feel it. Wealth isn't just for comfort. Wealth is for contribution. Now bring the picture closer, back to this morning, back to now. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Feel that version of you, not as a fantasy, as a direction, as a standard, as a reality you are stepping into with your decisions. Repeat after me, slowly. This is my normal. This is how I live. This is how I lead. This is how I build. And now the final line, let it land. I am a billionaire, and I move through today like it's already true.
Now come back to your breath, right here, right now. Inhale slowly and exhale completely. You've just trained your identity, your standards, your relationship with money, your leadership, your ability to receive, and your vision. But here's the truth that separates real wealth from motivational noise. A billionaire mindset becomes real when it turns into a billionaire move.
So we're closing this the right way, with action. Repeat after me. I don't just affirm, I execute. I don't just visualize, I verify. I don't just believe, I build. Good. Now I want you to choose one action for today. Not 5, not 10. 1. Something simple, specific, and powerful. An action that your future billionaire self would respect. Because extreme results don't come from extreme emotions. They come from small actions done with extreme consistency. So ask yourself this question, quietly, honestly. What is the highest leverage move I can make in the next 24 hours? Now I'm going to give you categories. As I say each one, notice which one hits you in the chest, because that's usually the truth. If your wealth grows through business, choose one revenue action. Send one confident pitch. Follow up with 5 leads. Raise your price on one offer. Publish one piece of content that sells your value. Build one system that saves you time next week. Repeat after me. I am comfortable being paid for my value. I ask clearly. I offer boldly. I follow through. If your wealth grows through career and skill, choose one compounding action. Learn one high-income skill for 30 minutes. Apply for the role you've been delaying. Have the conversation you've been avoiding about pay, about position, about responsibility. Finish the project that increases your credibility. Repeat after me. I earn more because I become more. My skills make me inevitable. If your wealth grows through investing in long-term thinking, choose one clarity action. Review your budget for 10 minutes. Automate a contribution. Study one topic, index funds, real estate, taxes, business fundamentals. Make one wise decision you've been postponing. Repeat after me. I move money with intention. I build wealth patiently, and I build it to last. And if what's blocking your wealth is energy, focus, discipline, health, choose one identity action. Train today. Clean your space. Wake up tomorrow 30 minutes earlier. Delete one distraction that steals your attention. Set one boundary that protects your mind. Repeat after me. My energy is expensive. My focus is protected. My habits match my future. Now decide. Pick one action. Make it so clear you could write it on a sticky note. And here's the key. Don't leave it as a thought. Anchor it to a time.
Breathe in and breathe out. Now feel the shift. You're not hoping for wealth. You're scheduling it. You're practicing it. You're proving it. Because billionaires don't wait for motivation. They move with commitment. They build the day before the day tries to build them. Final integration. Repeat after me, slow and certain. I am a billionaire in my decisions. I am a billionaire in my standards. I am a billionaire in my actions, starting today. And now one last breath in and release. Go do the one thing. Take one more slow breath in and let it go. Now lock this in. You don't need a perfect day to be powerful. You need a consistent identity. And every time you listen to this, you're reinforcing the same message to your mind and nervous system. Wealth is normal for you. Discipline is normal for you. Leadership is normal for you. Repeat after me one final time, slow and certain. I am a billionaire. I create massive value. I manage money with wisdom. I lead with integrity, and I take action today. If this hit you, don't treat it like a one-time boost. Use it like training. Listen to this every morning for the next 7 days and pay attention to what changes, how you speak, what you tolerate, how quickly you make decisions, and how confidently you move. Now choose your commitment and make it real. Comment, I am a billionaire, and write the one action you're taking today. Keep it simple, keep it specific, and when you come back tomorrow, check it off. And if you want more of this, more extreme wealth affirmations, billionaire mindset training, and high-performance routines, hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next session. Your future is built in mornings like this. See you next one.